Alright, so we are back for another Dokkan battle video, and in today's video we are going to be going over everything coming with the Carnival LR Omega Shenron, because of course the Global Dokkan Twitter account did just reveal he is going to be next on Global Dokkan. I mean, it's kind of a good release. I guess he's pretty solid on the GT Bosses team, but for most players, you probably know this is an easy skip. Probably shouldn't summon on his banner. The only real value for, I guess, this little mini celebration or whatever it is, because I don't even know how Global handles it at this point. They're very random with their stuff. It's just a way to grind stones, really. I think that's the main thing you're going to get out of this. Grind stones, save it for, I don't know, Sand Day. We got Anniversary coming up on JP, but obviously that doesn't apply to you guys, but we can see what that's going to be. And then if you like the choice for the Anniversary units, then you could just save the stones you get from the celebration for Anniversary or whatever. But the main point is really just more stones. I think that's the big thing we're getting out of the Carnival LR Omega coming out, because of course he does have a good amount of content coming alongside his release. So with all that said, let's go ahead and get into everything coming alongside the Carnival LR Omega Shenron. So first off, we've got obviously the Carnival LR Omega Shenron. You've got LR Super Saiyan Goku. He's pretty solid. There's some good unfeatured LRs, you know, Bulma. You got the Int Goku Black, Merge Zamasu. You got the base Goku, Golden Frieza. But in terms of the featured units on the banner, this is a very easy skip. Nobody good on here, other than the two LRs. Just these two LRs right here are the only good ones, and both of them have their issues. This guy's starting age, and this guy is only good on one team. So definitely do not recommend you summoning unless you are a big fan of Omega Shenron. Or if you want to maybe buy this guy with your teal coins. It's pretty much the only value you should have with this banner. So next up, we do have a new burst mode. Burst mode's always fun. You know, nothing really wrong with this. I think the two categories are, yeah, Majin Buu Saga and then Mastered Evolution. Really weird. Basically has nothing to do with the theme, but of course this probably made more sense on JP. Shouldn't really be that difficult. Both those categories are pretty solidified, and you know, burst mode's always fun, like I said, so definitely pretty good with that. And then next up, we got Stage 8 of the Shadow Dragon event. So this is actually a really fun stage. It's really difficult, and they've also got some nice missions to go alongside it. So definitely a good piece of content with this. You get a nice amount of stones, and you can see down here, you get 5 stones just for clearing Stage 8. It is really difficult. I don't think it's the hardest fight in the game. I think Red Zone Merge Zamasu is a little bit more difficult, but this is still pretty tricky. So when you're taking this on, don't just bring some random team. Make sure you bring, you know, your 200% leader skill, all LR team or whatever, because this is going to be a little tricky, especially that final phase. I think it's Int, so just letting you guys know. Or here, you can see right here. The final phase is Int, the second to final phase, or the second phase, is STR, and then the first phase is Tech. A lot of stuff you can't do to him, so it's one of those difficult events, right? I mean, you know, no stunning, no sealing, nothing like that. So like I said, make sure you bring your good 200% LR team. And then another one of the missions is to clear it with 6 full power category characters. You get 5 stones and then this skill orb. Really good, obviously. This is a level 5, I think, additional, and then a level 3 crit for full power. So if you want to give this to some of your full power units, it'll definitely make them look a little bit more impressive. And then the other one is to do it with a final trump card, with 6 final trump card category characters, excuse me. And then it's the same thing, but, you know, the skill orb is for a final trump card instead of full power. Final trump card is pretty good, so most players shouldn't really struggle with this, but full power, I don't know, if you're missing some of these crucial units, you might struggle with this mission. I mean, we've got, there's Super Saiyan 4 Goku, so if you've got Super Saiyan 4 Goku, you should be good, but I don't know, man. If you don't have him, I don't know who you could really run as a lead. Maybe you could make like a Turtle School team or a Kamehameha team, but then if you do Kamehameha, you're only on a 180% leader skill, so you're missing the 40% the stats in total. So I don't know, it's going to be a little tricky, but most players probably should be alright with that. And then next up, we do have the GT EZA. So this is going to be EZAing the STR Goku, the Int Cell, and then the physical Frieza. I'm not sure if he's physical, but he's either physical or I think Int. But anyway, these guys are going to be getting their EZA. I don't think any of them are outright amazing, but they're pretty solid. I mean, GT bosses definitely could use any help, so it's good some more units are getting an EZA. But the main thing, 30 stones. The weakness is GT Heroes. We'll do a team guide when this is closer to releasing, but for now, the weakness is just GT Heroes. And then after that, we got my most anticipated piece of content coming for the LR Omega Shenron's mini celebration or whatever. The LR Baby's EZA. So this guy's really good. When I say he's really good, I mean he's really good. And he's on some very weak teams. So as a release overall, just amazing. The weakness is full power for his EZA event, Once again, we'll be doing a team guide on this when it's a little closer to releasing, but definitely very good with him. If you want to get your full power team set up, I definitely recommend you do that because his EZA is very hype and really good for the game overall. So if you got LR Baby sitting in your box, I definitely recommend you awaken him to get him ready for his EZA awakening. And then I'm pretty sure that's it. We got the legendary summon banner. Don't summon on this. This is horrible. And then, yeah, just some returning story events. I'm sure we'll be getting this. And then that's it. The rest is stuff that we're not going to be getting because we already got this on global. So not necessarily a whole lot, but in terms of what we are getting, you know, we're getting a good amount of stones with this. We're going to be getting a good amount of stones with the burst mode. We got 2 EZAs coming, so that's, what, 60 plus stones? So in terms of everything, we're getting a little over 100 stones, which is definitely very good considering we're only getting like 5 pieces of content. So overall, I would say definitely some stuff to look forward to and some really good units that we can get with, obviously, their Extreme Z Awakening. So that has been the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know which piece of content you are looking forward to the most. Once again, do not summon on this guy's banner. I'll catch you on the next one.